No mechs, no monsters, just trauma, manipulation, and the crushing moment you realize you were never in control. Both stories begin the same way, with a crash. A plane falling from the sky, dropping Jack into the black, icy Atlantic, alone, confused, gasping for air. A boy, Shinji, dropped into a world where every adult is missing or broken, tossed straight into war. You think you're making choices, you think you're in control, but that illusion doesn't last. Jack, like Shinji, was never born free. He was manufactured, written, scripted.
Would you kindly?
Isn't a request, it's a command, burned into his bones from the moment the game begins. Everything you do, every so-called choice, is obedience. You're a puppet, not a player. Jack and Shinji, just enough human to feel guilt, just fragile enough to break. Both are pawns, forced into violence by their fathers. Andrew Ryan is Gendo Ikari. Both convinced their pain is purpose, but so obsessed with their control they destroy the thing they love. And when Ryan forces Jack to kill him, whispering,
"A man chooses, a slave obeys,"
it isn't a triumphant moment. It's the mask falling off the system, a confession that you were never really free. Fontaine is Cedar. The voice in your ear, the power in the shadows, manipulating you with hope, with resentment, with empty promises. Control is the real villain here. Not monsters, not angels, not splicers, but systems that convince you that you chose this fate. The little sisters are Rey, engineered, erased, broken into tools. They're supposed to be background until they cry or flinch or beg, reminding you there's a real soul somewhere behind those empty eyes. The big daddies, the Evangelions. Tragic, hulking, born to protect. Not out of love, but out of duty. When you kill one and a little sister sobs, it's not just game mechanics, it's grief, written right into the loop. Dr. Tenenbaum is Ritsuko, an architect of the nightmare, now desperate for redemption. Neither ever truly saved the day, they just show us what broken salvation looks like. Rapture is Tokyo 3, a city built on lies and pride, doomed to drown, one underwater, one under siege, both cages pretending to be home. Adam is Adam. A miracle, a curse, the promise of transformation injected, merge with it. That second impact in Evangelion. It's the plane crash in Bioshock. Random, meaningless, until it isn't. You're not a survivor, you're a weapon, finally activated. Every character fits a role, damaged, loyal, a ghost, or a pawn. But the real question is, who are you when nobody is telling you what to do? When Jack hears,
"Would you kindly?"
and realizes it controlled everything, it's Shinji staring at his blood-stained hands, realizing they were only used to hurt. It isn't stories about winning, they're about what's left or the illusion of choice is shattered. In the end, Shinji gets to decide who comes back. Jack decides what he'll become. Monster, savior, there's no closer, just the raw ugly truth about who used them and who they were meant to be. Bioshock is Evangelion stripped of ideology, drowning in its own trauma. And at the center, you, a broken kid, red, glowing for meaning after everything they made you do.